You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession. The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 seasons as we navigate them. I'm the captain of the voyage, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, Mr. 1597 himself, the host of your very own R&R hour where we roll up, relax, and randomly reacts to content in these YouTube streets. We got a man visiting L.A., lost his life, and they say it's due to some follow-home robbers. So with no further ado, let's see what the most crafty have been up to.
Welcome to Time with Dad. This video is for informational purposes and in no way meant to glorify or condone violence. In today's video, we'll be discussing the murder of Jean Carlos de la Rosa. De la Rosa died on Sunday, September 22nd, 2019, after he was shot in the 18,200 block of Sugarman Street in Tarzana, according to LA County coroner records. Joseph Delane Matthews, Ikori McGregor, Michael Agbula, and Alan Esenuga were subsequently arrested and charged with the murder. The following is the...
Yo, none of them sound like no blacks. I did not expect that. I just knew it was going to be some blacks. That's crazy.
Evidence at trial. In September and October of 2019, defendants engaged in a series of actions involving following and robbing individuals who had purchased marijuana from illegal pop-up marijuana dispensaries in Los Angeles.
An LAPD source tells us that they got a tip regarding a series of robberies of victims after they left pop-up dispensaries.
On September 21st, 2019, defendants Matthews, McGregor, and Esenuga flew from Texas to Los Angeles and met with co-defendant Agbula, who was also from Texas but had arrived.
Texas seemed to be coming up a lot around the black box. Oh, my mama from the Hoovers to Percy, now this. I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, we was on Boss Talk. Yeah, Texas. Everything big in Texas.
Earlier, the men gathered together at a hotel near LAX. That evening, defendants McGregor, Agbula, and Esenuga were directed by defendant Matthews to a South Main Street pop-up marijuana shop in downtown LA, known as Cali Plug. They arrived in the...
Shout out to Cali Plug. Y'all don't know how many times I've been sitting here and y'all see me blowing on that Cali Plug. Shout out my boy Lil Biz, by the way, though, like.
BMW SUV, and were soon joined by defendant Matthews in his own vehicle. After talking with each other for a few minutes, defendant Matthews entered the dispensary, and the BMW with the other 3 men left the parking lot. At approximately 9 p.m., Mr. Davis and victim Jean Carlos de la Rosa arrived at Cali Plug in a rented Rolls Royce, where they purchased a large quantity of marijuana.
That's that throw off. Don't nobody expect no. Oh, they bought the. I thought that was the Jackers. They was the ones that bought the weed. Okay.
Products, spending over $6,000. At 9:49 p.m., as Mr. Davis and the victim left the dispensary carrying their purchases, defendant Matthews walked out behind them to his car. Mr. Davis and the victim put their purchases in the trunk of the Rolls Royce and began their drive to Tarzana. Meanwhile, defendant Matthews had returned to his car in the parking lot and soon...
For those that out of town, that's damn near an hour from Tarzana to downtown LA. That's about an hour drive, maybe 45 minutes.
Commenced a lengthy phone call with defendant McGregor in the nearby BMW SUV. Defendant Matthews followed behind the Rolls Royce, and defendant McGregor was behind Matthews as they left. While traveling to Tarzana, defendant McGregor followed the Rolls Royce and sent location pins to defendant Matthews to show the path they were traveling. They all reached the Tarzana Airbnb home where the victim was...
How they let 2 cars follow them from downtown all the way to their Airbnb and they wasn't head on no kind of swivel. Then that Rolls Royce got 6 pounds feeling theyself.
Staying at approximately 10:30 p.m. There, defendant Esenuga approached Mr. Davis and the victim with a firearm, demanding their valuables and marijuana. Defendants McGregor and Agbula then approached and directed Mr. Davis and the victim to open the trunk where the marijuana had been stored. After having difficulty opening the trunk, Defendant Asanuga shot 3 times, hitting.
He wasn't trying to hear that difficulty because he just watched you pop it, put the shit in there. Should have just gave it up, man.
The victim once in the torso, leading to his death. Defendant McGregor took a cross necklace from the victim's neck before leaving the scene. After the robbery, Mr. Davis attempted to help the victim and noted that the victim's cross necklace was missing. Video showed defendant McGregor wearing what appeared to be this necklace when the defendants later met at their hotel.
Dummy.
Following the robbery and murder, defendants McGregor, Agbula, and Asanuga returned to their hotel, where video showed them entering with boxes consisting with those taken from the victims. Defendant Matthews arrived at the hotel approximately 40 minutes later and was later observed leaving with defendant McGregor carrying a similar box. On October 19, police observed defendant Matthews and McGregor and 2 other men conducting surveillance of another illegal pop-up marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles. The next day, on October 20th, defendant Matthews and McGregor returned to the location in a van with the other 2 men. When a white pickup truck loaded with marijuana products left the dispensary after closing, defendants Matthews, McGregor, and the 2 other men in their van followed the pickup truck for approximately 20 miles as they drove to Santa Clarita. Police, in an effort to avert a possible robbery, pulled the truck off the freeway. The van carrying defendants and the other 2 men followed the truck and the police to a parking lot. Once parked, the van was surrounded by police and the occupants were detained. A search of the van revealed masks, zip ties, and a
These dummies seen the police get on them and still follow.
replica firearm and approximately 4 pounds of marijuana. Defendants Matthews and McGregor were both arrested. Defendants Matthews and Agbula were charged with conspiracy to commit robbery, sale or transportation of marijuana, 2 counts of second-degree robbery, and attempted second-degree robbery. Defendants McGregor and Asanuga were charged with the same offenses, as well as first-degree murder. Following the trial, the jury convicted Matthews and Agbula of 2 counts of sale or transportation of marijuana, conspiracy to commit robbery, 2 counts of second-degree robbery, and attempted second-degree robbery. They were both sentenced to 9 years and 8 months in state prison. The jury convicted defendants McGregor and Asanuga of 2 counts of sale or transportation of marijuana, conspiracy to commit robbery, 2 counts of second-degree robbery, attempted second-degree robbery, and first-degree murder. They were both sentenced to 25 years to life plus 4 years and 8 months in state prison.
Damn.
Jean Carlos de la Rosa was 24 years old at the time of death.
Man, he was young out here getting it. He was being about his money at all costs. Cost him his life, though. That's crazy. Be about your marathon at all costs, y'all.
Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. I'm from the land of the crack pavement. When niggas holler stay dangerous and squabble up just like Javante Davis. Niggas haters, they on lame shit. We be on that game shit. He thought he got away. I chase him down LeBron James shit. Blood stain from the stainless, he need a paramedic. And we play ball. Everybody around me athletic, still stepping. Well committed, I stand on business. Every load I jump in, that bitch tinted. Don't catch me slipping. About my money low, run me that bag. Call my bitch and say I need you. She gon' run to me fast. That mafia swag, she can't get enough. And she know I'm about my man. She let her sit and watch me add all this money up. Riders popping out the cut like roaches when the lights on. I'm just like BG with my niggas, whether right or wrong. Dead end mafia. You entering the danger zone. Tiny Macs be cracking heads. You better have your helmet on. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. These niggas be hopping out of foreign whips and feeling like they run shit. The homie like Nick Cannon. He a fool with them drumsticks. Serve him and they done with. Have all of them niggas hit. Some heavy in my Baymax sweater. You see the gun print. Yeah, got me bent behind tent, but I'm low-key, give a fuck about the busters. The real niggas fuck with me, I move solo. Shoot pro clubs over polo. You won't catch me in none of you niggas' photos. Y'all too friendly. Hopping out, spilling my Remy, smoking on good pressure. Always in a different load. Gotta keep these niggas guessing. Firearms in my possession. Steady counting my blessings. Believe in God and believe in this weapon. And try not to do too much stressing. Ain't seen my daughter in months. And when we FaceTime, I shed tears, I can't help it. And still connected in these streets just like Wi-Fi. Chucking up the set for death though. We gon' rip ride. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. Just that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. Just that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me dripping all this Max sauce. Baymax. Be about your money at all costs.
Nigga that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
I'm here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low. Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Bud, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Bud, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!